Let me tell you something no one says out loud. If growth feels uncomfortable right now, you're probably doing it right. Comfort doesn't always mean safe. Sometimes it just means familiar. Welcome back to day 11, Messy Besties. If the last few days left you feeling a little off balance, a little tender, or like you're walking without your usual emotional armor, good. Not because suffering is noble, not because struggle is required, but because this discomfort has a very special signature. And today, we're learning how to tell the difference between danger and growth, because your nervous system has been taught to treat them the same. Today's shadow is the kind that shows up after you're already done the brave thing. It sounds like, "This feels weird. I don't like this. I was happier before. Why does this feel harder, not easier?" And the mind jumps to one conclusion: something must be wrong. But here's the truth that really gets explained. Discomfort is not proof of failure. Sometimes it's proof that your old coping mechanisms no longer fit, and that can feel terrifying before it feels freeing. Here's what most people don't realize. Your body learned how to survive specific kinds of pain. Predictable pain, manageable pain, pain you knew how to brace for, being unseen, overgiving, shrinking, silencing yourself. Those were painful but familiar. Growth pain feels different. It doesn't come with instructions. It doesn't have a script. It doesn't tell you how long it will last. So the shadow whispers, "Go back. At least you knew who you were there." If you feel awkward in conversations, unsure of your footing, emotionally exposed, less patient with nonsense, more sensitive to misalignment, nothing has gone wrong. You didn't break yourself. You didn't regress. You didn't lose your edge. You are shedding automatic behaviors that once protected you. And shedding always feels vulnerable. That doesn't mean you're unsafe. It means you're awake. Is this discomfort asking me to retreat or to stay present? Notice what your body does. Does it want to numb, distract, overthink, self-correct? Or does it want reassurance? Those are very different signals. One is habit, the other is growth. At this stage of life, you've already survived enough. You're not interested in chaos. You're not chasing drama. You're not trying to reinvent yourself for attention. So when growth shows up without fireworks or applause, it can feel anticlimactic, even disappointing. But this is earned growth, the kind that doesn't shout, the kind that settles in your bones. It asks you to tolerate uncertainty without abandoning yourself. That's not weakness. That's maturity with courage. This is where most people turn back. Most people don't stop healing because it's too painful. They stop because it's unfamiliar. Because old patterns often certainty. You knew who you were when you were shrinking. You knew how to be liked. You knew how to be needed. You knew how to be invisible. But now you're learning how to exist without performing, and that requires patience. Your nervous system is still learning. Let's rewrite today's spell. Instead of "this feels wrong," try "this feels new." New doesn't mean unsafe. New means unwired. And unwiring takes repetition, not retreat. Today's practice is subtle and powerful. When discomfort shows up, do not rush to fix it. Instead, ask quietly, what do I need right now to stay with myself? Maybe it's grounding. Maybe it's rest. Maybe it's reassurance. Maybe it's space. Not solutions. Support. That's how safety is rebuilt from the inside. What begins to shift when you stop panicking at discomfort? Your reaction slow, your self-trust strengthens, your body stops sounding false alarms. Your clarity sharpens. You stop asking, am I doing this right? And start asking, does this align with who I'm becoming? That's a different compass. If this video helped you stay present with discomfort instead of running from it, go ahead and like it. Your like tells the algorithm this isn't fear-based motivation. This is grounded growth. All right, messy besties. If you made it all the way here, drop the word growing in the comments. Not because it's pretty, not because it's easy, but because you're staying even when it feels unfamiliar. Right, familiar? If you want to share, tell me one place you're practicing patience with yourself. No pressure, no polishing, just honesty. If you have anything you need to say, put it with it. This space is built for truth that doesn't need defending. And if you need to summon me before tomorrow, you can find me on Facebook at the Carnivore Witch. And if you subscribed and rang the bell, then you will be the one being summoned when the next spell drops. Thank you for showing up for day 11. Thank you for staying with yourself when it would be easier to escape. And before you go, let me say this clearly. You don't need to earn love here. You don't need to be healed, polished, or certain. You're already welcome. This wasn't a spell. It was a reminder. And if no one told you today that you matter, I'm telling you now. I love you, messy bestie. And if no one told you that either today, then I'm telling you first. Stay strong, stay messy, but don't forget your magic. I may be the witch, but you are the magic. Without you, there wouldn't be any magic in this magical community we're building. I'll see you tomorrow, messy bestie.